Hey, that's us. We're the same people. Okay, we're going to be getting into this game, of course. We're going to have the draft done and done. Quick recap also on the bans in case you guys are questioning yourself and saying, wait a minute, what are the bans? Nexplay decided to ban Gragas and Misfortune. And also for the other side of Killer Gaming, they decided to ban away Lulu and Kennen. I think Kennen ban is a given, but that means that Camille was also open in the drafting phase, which I did not have time to see if it was picked up. But if it was, that's a good pickup.
Absolutely. It was picked up by Killer Gaming. We always know that Killer Gaming Take, his name is Take, but he told us it pronounces Take, is actually a really proficient Camille player. Like if you watch the live streams, obviously we don't have to put a note, like footnote for the team, because you can see from this live stream he already has it. If you watch the live stream, he plays Camille all the time. So they're really comfortable with the hero. It seems like we already have a little bit invading going on, though.
Yeah, it seems like Olaf's going to go for it a little bit. They did all group up in one bush. I think the main reason for that was just in case they did get invaded early, they would be able to surprise them and pick up a kill. But Camille's going to be dived up early on. We'll have to use the Exploding Seed to try and make it away from that position. She will make it unscathed, but unfortunately, that is going to be one camp already snatched away for the side of Nexplay Esports. They're off to a good start already.
Yeah. An interesting defensive play from Killer Gaming, but a very, very good invade from Nexplay. Obviously they invaded without losing any resources in return. Usually you expect like a trade, but now you can see Nexplay already pushing onto the bottom tower. Look at that.
What? We have a level 2 tower dive. Oh my god, they already picked up the Camille, which, you know what, I understand fully. Camille is one of those characters who let her get ahead, she's going to bully you. But level 2, she can't do anything. She has no mobility, she has no damage, she can't escape. You're like, if you want to bully a Camille, level 2 is the time to do so.
In fact, Camille was level 1 just now, right? He was not.
Was she level 1?
Yeah, because she's still level 1, because she got sent back to home from when he was walking through the blue side. And when she come back, lost the tower, lost first blood. Look at the aggression from Nexplay already.
Damn, I mean, really good rotation overall. I really like how so far Nexplay have been playing. They saw that there was a 5-man team currently in the red buff of the enemy jungle for the side of Killer Gaming. They're like, okay, they're in the red buff position. They're trying to defend it. We're going to invade for the blue buff. Get some initial damage on the Camille, which came out extremely, extremely strong, I do have to say. She lost time to actually CS, and as you mentioned, she was actually level 1. The reason for that is because they went for the blue invade to make sure she could not actually try and just be too chill around. And they even got the turret down there. They just got so much pressure down on the Camille. Yeah. And sure, level 5, she might be able to do a comeback, but she's against an Olaf too that, like, when in terms of CC slows and everything, he's going to be like, no, get away from me. That is not going to happen. So I would got to say, Nexplay, that early game was just so well played. I love to see how they can continue that, hopefully get into the mid to late game stage.
Nexplay is known to be one of the most aggressive teams in the entire Wall-Rift Asia Brawl, and then here you see exactly why, right? Like this team is just ferocious on. They always invade, actually. I mean, no matter if it's a trade or it's something that they get for free, like this game, but they always invade. I mean, I think like as an opponent, obviously going to study what your enemies are doing. And this game, obviously, I think Nexplay just got a little bit of free opening here. Now, Dragon's coming up. We'll see what both teams decide to do here.
I mean, also, you've got to keep in mind, Nexplay, they won 2 out of their 2 matches so far. So they got a flawless run so far in their respective group, which is Group D. And now they're going to try and continue on doing so. Olaf is going to be, not Olaf, sorry, what am I saying? It's going to be Alistar going for the engage, gets a nice knock up. The stun walk not come on through, unfortunately. But oh my god, look at that huge CC rate coming on through. Another tower dive coming out from Nexplay. That's 1, that's 2, sent straight back to the fountain. And Nexplay off to a fantastic start, 3-1 coming their way.
Oh my goodness, they were ready. You saw how big, how humongous that galaxy was, you know, like they wanted to engage, they wanted to take this fight, and they took it because they have one of the best tower dive hero, Alistar. And Alistar is just so tanky, especially after level 5. Now, obviously, I mean, was Alistar level 5 there? Because I couldn't see from the stream properly. It was kind of low resolution, so I didn't tell. But it was still one of the best tower divers, right? He can initiate really, really well and stand on the side of the tower and just start tanking damage until she cannot tank no more. And that was just so much chance he sees. Damn. Already the snowball begins.
With 4 minutes in, and they were already rotating basically as a 5-man team. Like, that is something that's so early on. Normally, it would not be paying off so heavily, but there's just no response from the side of Killer Gaming. They're just falling apart, crumbling to pieces. And that is indeed how the cookie crumbles. But Camille, she's going to be diving on through, picks up one great ultimate, will get the CC down, but unfortunately not going to happen. And also, coming from the side, Aurelion Sol gets a nice amount of CC, procs everything in his kit, and picks up a double frag for the Kai'Sa. And that is going to be 4 frags coming their way. They tried to create a response, but it was just not enough to go up against the team of Nexplay that's just dominating on the Rift.
Oh my goodness, I don't even know how to commentate this game anymore. It seems like a one-sided domination from beginning to end.
Can we have this one?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's like back and forth. It's just Nexplay starting the domination since the beginning. They're truly showing why they're #1 seed from this group. And then if they win this match, they're coming out of the group. Even, we did some calculation, even if they lose this match, they're still already secure their spot. So right now, this is just a show match, actually, from Nexplay to show all the audience, like, they are going to the playoff ready. And then they're going to put on a show.
I mean, if they lose, because it seems like they're not going to be losing, seeing how they're playing so far, another fight is going to be happening in the blue side jungle. Olaf's going to be pulverized and pushed forward with the rest of his team, though he's going to be able to tank it up because he is indeed Alistar. And now, just a smoke coming on through, denying a little bit of visibility, making it hard for Kai'Sa to really dash out the damage, but it doesn't matter. She sees the light, she sees the frags, and she goes indeed to frag it out. They've got to be careful. Got your Aurelion Sol gone a little bit steep, but that does not matter, as at the end of the day, Lee Sin picks up another bunch of frags. You've got also the Herald that's going to spawn. Herald is not even spawned yet, and we're already 11-1. What?
Yeah. I mean, it's already irreversible. At this point, it does take a miracle. I mean, I can't believe I'm saying that, because usually we say that like towards the end of the game, when you're like, oh, this team is too far ahead. It's not going to be possible. But now, this is only like 6 minutes into the game. I already don't see any way out for Killer Gaming in this game specifically.
Yeah, there's no way out. Like, even if they regroup as a full squad, even then they just can't because they're just so far behind. And the main reason why Camille was also such a good pickup, actually, while we're looking at Take, the reason why she's such a good pickup is her ability to be able to just find one character, mainly an ADC or a squishy character on the enemy team, lock them down in a position and eliminate them. The thing is, Camille goes in fights with his, like, always 5-man team, so she can't take those 1v1 duels that are so detrimental to normally a Camille to really get ahead in that game. So, unfortunately, they're just denying Camille in such a way that she can't respond. Her entire kit is rendered useless because the team fighting capacity of the other side of Nexplay is just so high up there.
Yeah, right now they cannot initiate any team fights. If they want any hope, like, the only way I see for Color Gaming to have any chance is they find some mistakes from Nexplay here, lock someone down the side like this right now.
Ooh. That's good. That's exactly what we need. They were not there at the 14. That's great. It's going to proc the GA. Nice ultimate coming out from the Brawl. Also going to buy a lot of good time, but unfortunately, no frags will ensue. Double stun coming out from Aurelion Sol. Going to buy them a little bit more breathing space, but now they are retreating away. Really good respect play coming out still from Nexplay. Not being overly aggressive. They're like, we know we can't win this fight. We're going to move back, give them some time. They don't lose anything from that, which is still, once again, really well played from Nexplay.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, you don't have to take any risky plays. If you just grew up 5-man from Nexplay perspective, and just shove it down, I think there's obviously you can win the game. There's no reason for you to take team fights for no reason, right? You just have to shove down an objective at this point because you're so far ahead. And then obviously that was a team fight that happened at the blue side jungle where there's nothing to take. There was no dragon, there was nothing on the map. So it's a really smart decision from Nexplay just to retreat from that instead of forcing a team fight.
Okay, Aurelion Sol going to be taking potentially 1v1. That stun, barely misses, unfortunately, on top of Take. He's looking for more, going to try and push that way, keep them under pressure because the fight is going to be breaking out so far in the mid lane position. Gray's going to try and join up on that position. And now Ooze from Nexplay is going to be diving on through, picking up potentially the kill on Brawl. He's making it pretty far away. Should be able to survive. That's an aggressive one. He's still got the GA also, so he's feeling pretty damn confident. But here it is. Varus will be joining up the mix. The full team is now present. Camille going to go for the ultimate. Unfortunately, you don't want to do that because once again, they are almost full team. And he's going to get absolutely lasered out of the lobby. Graves on the front line, seeing like, no, this is not a great opportunity for us, but though there's going to be one objective about to spawn in 5 seconds, that is going to be the Drake, and that should be their next focus, as it will be indeed a Mountain Drake. They're already tanky, they're not dying. Mountain Drake, that's overkill, boy. That's overkill.
Yeah. I mean, like, god damn. First of all, how tanky was Braum? Oh, Braum is coming in, they're looking for more.
And now you said how tanky is Braum. We're going to see right now. He's going to be able to escape away. Nicely done. Jumps on one of his allies. That's great. But their second mid lane turret is about to fall. That if they do that, like, there's no escape. there's no escape for Killer. Like, at the point, if they lose their second mid lane turret, they just can't run anywhere other than in their own base.
Yeah. If the mid lane tier 2 tower is down, like, it's all over for your jungle, right? Like, literally, the entire jungle belongs to the opponent. Like, every time you lose a tower, count that tower as enemy territory. Count that dot as enemy territory. Start joining the line as part of the control net for the opponent. Then you just lose a lot of coverage. If you lose the mid, you lose the connection to all the silent towers. So even you still have silent towers like standing, but it's just a matter of seconds before those start falling down, and then you just lose all control of the entire map.
Yeah. If they secure Baron, it's going to be GG from there on out, because then the tower's real 100% full, and there's no way for them to be able to keep them up. Though, Camille, going for the push, down to Lee Sin. Lee Sin going to be stranded away. These are the opportunities that really Killer Gaming can use to try and punish the side of Nexplay.
Oh, here it comes.
Spread away, because they're being overconfident. Though Camille going to be unfortunately losing her ultimate, taking a 1v2 currently, and now Kai'Sa joins the mix. That's some real good boy damage, as Camille will be the first casualty of that fight, and now she's going to be dashing on through, and she's taking barely no damage. She's supposed to be squishy, and he's like, no, man, I'm going to be now the tank front line of my team, taking almost a 1v2, and now he's ready to re-engage, but unfortunately he's taking too much damage. He's still got the GA, so he should be good to go, but now Lee Sin is going to be moving out of that one. Also, he died earlier. Olaf is going to be going in solo. Unfortunately, an overstep, a mistake from Nexplay that they got way too confident. One, they were split, and two, they dived way too deep.
Yep. I mean, that's a good counterplay for Killer Gaming at this point, because that's exactly what you want at this point. If you trade, you win, right? If you trade, you win, because you're so behind. So if you do an even trade instead of a favorable trade, it's going to be to your favor. That's this type of mistakes that's going to, propels the team to a comeback. So I don't know if Nexplay is going to continue on this path, or will give their opponent maybe a little bit more breathing room, because next big objective is on the map. Like you said, the brain fart Baron Nasha. I was looking for an else. Why the Nasha Baron was like kind of the brain fart coming in. The Baron, whoever takes the Baron will surely have the control of the map at this point.
Yeah, even though if Killer Gaming get the Baron, I don't think that'll be enough to put them in a good spot, but they have to deny it away from Nexplay. If they don't deny it away, the Nexplay are just going to pulverize every single one of your towers, and that'll make matters a little bit worse for yourself. But currently, Varus is down. He was not doing an insane amount in this game so far. He was just getting some little pokey-wokies left and right and just trying to get involved. But here, they are trying to get involved. Olaf and also Alistar, they are ready for the fight. Olaf popped his ultimate. That was able to cleanse some CC with that Ragnarok, but unfortunately not going to get anything traded away from that. So kind of a wasted ultimate, but it's fine. He's got a pretty short cooldown at this point in time. He could get it back up pretty soon.
Okay, and I want to go back to the replay from the last skirmish from the Kai'Sa when he jumps in. Look how often he used Smart Lock. This is a proficient ADC player, right? I mean, a very good example. He was not smashing the auto attack, really. Like, in fact, his frequency of using the auto attack was very, very low. He was just dragging the auto attack to make sure he's attacking the person in front of him. He's smart locking the person in front of him. That's why he's able to dish out so much damage. When he jumped in with the ultimate, he was smart locking on the target and used that skill 1 to make sure he killed the Varus first. So that was just really, really expertly done by the Kai'Sa.
I really thought Lee Sin was going to dive on top of Taki. He's going to be doing that exactly. Not going to proc the ultimate just yet, just making sure that he can keep Taki at a pretty nice range. Next Drake is going to be up in the next now 12 seconds. That's going to be the next point of contestment. And you've already seen a nice regroupment of Killer Gaming towards the mid lane. They're really thinking of trying to go up there and try and contest it away, or at least get some vision, because right now, Killer Gaming, we're talking about them not winning their fights, being pretty split away from each other. Their vision game is not high up there. They have no vision towards like the river positions, no vision towards especially these global objectives like Baron and Drake. That is making it super hard for them, because every time they push away from their towers, they're in the darkness. They have no idea what's happening, and that is really causing them so much trouble when they could just fix it without too much of an issue. But Dark is going to get dived under tower by Aurelion Sol. Will be able to survive it, but Aurelion Sol still got the ultimate.
Oh, look at the damage. He tried to get himself away.
Oh, can he make it, though? He's burning slowly, but surely he will be able to survive the encounter and barely survive that one. But, oh, man, Aurelion Sol diving you like that? Like, that's disrespectful, man.
Yeah, that is. I mean, a lot of damage actually came from the minions straight up, to be honest. The enhanced Baron minions.
Yeah, they were doing quite a bit of work. Now they're going to try and tear on down these towers. They got himself the Nexus tower. This is looking good for Nexplay. Of course, they can keep this game on going, though. Bot lane also, if they can get another tower, they're just going to crack open the entire base like it's nothing. Now another tower dive. Olaf is going to be able to soak it up and get some nice CC. Also, Alistar,
Ooh.
triple man knockup. That was huge, but they just not fully focused on the kills. They want to get the towers and end the game on the Nexus, but still, Kaiser's really fragging it out, picking up the Varus and also the Orianna, and that will be GG. Well played. Next play, take game number 1 of this BO3 series.